Hello everybody and welcome to our channel. In this video we will discuss 10 questions to ask when hiring a contractor. Whether you're remodeling your dream home or house flipping, you're going to need a responsible contractor. The contractor you pick can either make or break your home improvement project. With all the time, money, and stress involved, you owe it to yourself to find the right contractor. Now that you have a list of contractors, you need to interview all of them to find the right one. To make sure you're getting the best work from a contractor, here are the top 10 questions to ask them. Number 1. How long have you been in business? Contracting businesses that have been established and operating for many years typically have a traceable record. Do your research ahead of time on any contractor you're considering hiring for the job. You can look up how long they've been in business and verify their credentials. Find several contractors near you and do your research ahead of time on any contractor you're thinking of working with. If you find anything that makes you worry, ask about it. Ultimately, contractors prefer to address any concerns you might have rather than be removed from the running. Number 2. Do you have a contracting license and proper insurance? Different requirements on whether contractors must obtain a license or an alternative credential can vary by location. As a homeowner, you'll want to make sure that your contractor has gone through all of the necessary certifications to work the job. Having a business license alone isn't enough, and a little more digging will reveal that. Equally as important is taking a look at their certificates of insurance. The last thing you want is a lawsuit on your hands. Contractors should have both workers' compensation and liability insurance specifically for the type work you need. A contractor without insurance is a huge red flag. You'll have to assume liability for their safety, covering all the costs associated with any accidents that occur on your site. At the very least, they should have workers' compensation to protect you from expenses due to injuries. Number 3. Will you obtain the permits and set up the inspections required? Not every home improvement job requires permits or inspections, but most projects that involve a structural change do. Your contractor should know what permits you need, how to get them, and be willing to pull them for you. The same goes for inspections. There is some cost and time involved in obtaining the right permits. Having an experienced professional handle the process of getting permits and scheduling inspections will allow your job to run more smoothly. Common permits include building projects, plumbing and electricity, special projects like fireplaces and decks. Number 4. What's the timeline for the project? Contractors need to be utterly transparent about when the work will start and any circumstances that might affect that schedule. Make sure to also ask how any updates to the schedule will be handled. Here are a few additional questions that will further clarify your projected time frame. Are there any other projects you're working on now that could affect our schedule? Do you have any current bids that haven't been finalized that could impact this job? How will necessary changes to our timeline be addressed? Number 5. What does the payment schedule look like? The Better Business Bureau suggests never paying contractors completely up front, and a reputable contractor shouldn't ask you to. But it's important to discuss payment terms beforehand and be aware of exactly how much is due and when. Payments can be organized by due dates or based on completed stages of the project. Also, once you have agreed upon a contract delivery method, you can ask about the payment schedule. Most contractors will ask for payment before a project begins, but you should discuss and agree upon a set schedule. Typically, payments are made after each project milestone completion, with the last payment being made when everything is complete. A payment schedule will not only ensure your project's completion, but also help you with your own financial organization. Number 6. Is there a dedicated team working on my project? Contracting companies often work multiple projects at a time or hire subcontractors for help. For the sake of consistency, it's essential to verify that you can count on the same workers until completion. If they hire subcontractors, ask about their qualifications and if they are covered by the same insurance too. Here's a look at other questions to ask your contractor. Will the same team be working on my home each day? Who is the project manager, and what specifically will he oversee each day? Do you work with subcontractors? If so, what have you done to properly qualify them, and are they covered by your liability and workers' compensation insurance? How often will the business owner check in on the progress of the project? Number 7. Who is my main point of contact throughout the project? You need to have a designated point of contact and know the best way to reach that person. Find out their available times and their preferred method of communication to be safe. This person is usually the business owner or the project manager for your home. Number 8. What do you do at the end of every job? The keyword you're looking for in the contractor's answer should be cleaning. A quality contractor will make sure the job site is cleaned and taken care of by the end of the day. Also, establish where trash goes and where they can store tools or materials for the job. A quality contractor will make sure that end-of-day cleanup is always taken care of by his crew, whether the project lasts one day or spans several weeks. Establish that he will remove trash and understand where he'll dispose it. Also make sure he'll pick up stray items like nails from floors and outdoor areas and wipe down surfaces that have gotten dusty during construction at the end of every workday. Number 9. What precautions will you take to protect my property? This is a touchy yet necessary question to ask. Your contractor should be willing to take reasonable precautions to protect your belongings. This could range from using tarps to cover large furniture or removing certain items from the job site altogether. Number 10. How will additional charges be dealt with? Home improvement can be unpredictable at times. Sometimes projects become pricier when unexpected problems arise. A good contractor should be clear that he or she won't spend a penny over the budget without your approval. This should also be stated in your contract. Still, home improvement can be unpredictable at times, and once a project is underway, it's possible that circumstances will arise that change the initial estimated price. Sometimes it's because you want to update the plans. In that case, it's helpful to know how to write a change order. No matter the reason, it's critical that your contractor assures you that he won't spend a penny over your agreed-upon budget without first gaining your approval, and if you hire him, this should also be specified in your contract. Well, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed watching. If you did, let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to leave a like, subscribe my channel, and as always, thanks for watching.